Today we're talking to UnderMyCap. You may know him from his Minecraft tutorial videos. Now he's trying to switch into Rec Room tutorial videos. So we'll talk about that transition, we'll talk about the layoffs that happen at Rec Room, and we'll talk about how he's using AI to make his content creation easier. It's not quite what you think. I guess.
Thank you for having me, first of all.
Oh, no problem. Dude, we've been trying to make this happen for a little bit because I think one of the main reasons is just because when I first met you, I feel like I related to you a lot because of the well, I guess that's the first thing we should say. Like, what have you accomplished? What would people know you from, or if they don't know you from, what's your experience and everything?
Okay, so hey everybody, I'm UnderMyCap. I'm probably like 1 year new to Rec Room, and prior to Rec Room, I did a whole bunch of Minecraft.
It's okay.
You're okay over there?
It's all right. Yeah.
I did a whole bunch of Minecraft command tutorial content, which is kind of similar to RCL, man. That's how we kind of met. You did all the Rec Room circuits. I kind of did all the Minecraft circuits. And it kind of started as an accident a long time ago. I just put up a video from my iPad, I remember, of just this random Minecraft tutorial. And I had a whole bunch of other random videos, as you kind of do when you start your first channel. So yeah, I just noticed one day I woke up and this video had just skyrocketed. It was such a rubbish video and it had skyrocketed. And then I started making more YouTube videos on Minecraft tutorials. And because not a lot of people had done them at the time, there was a really big gap in that kind of video area. So I just pumped out all those videos. I started to get heaps of views. And yeah, so heaps of people know me as that kind of like Minecraft character. If you've ever had to search up any commands for Minecraft, you've probably come across me at some stage.
Gotcha.
So and then as soon as I got a VR headset, which was last year, jumped straight into this game, and it has been such a brand new, like, awesome experience.
It seems like what you're doing is you're trying to switch between going from Minecraft to Rec Room.
Yeah, so it's a difficult time. I'm like trying to reposition the whole channel in a little way, because I've kind of changed my mindset that I want to help people be creative. Like from the very start with like tutorials for like command blocks, I wanted to help people build their own maps, build their own commands. As soon as I dived into this game, it was just a brand new aspect to me. You could build your own games and step into them, and that was nuts. Over time though, before Rec Room, I was starting to struggle with command tutorials because the market got so saturated. Like there were just videos pumped out of tutorials. Yeah, we had people that were just pumping out loads and loads of content. Shorts came out, so short form was going through the roof. And I kind of don't like short form content because you really have to start cutting out lots of more authentic parts of a video. I now have to make my videos so hypo focused, like just cut editing, that it's nuts. And so yeah, I've had to kind of step away from Minecraft because I make a video and it doesn't perform, and it started to make me lose a little bit of interest in Minecraft. So that's why I've kind of moved across to Rec Room and changed it up a little bit. People are liking it, so I think it's good.
It wasn't a choice of you were done with it and wanted to move on. It was a choice of the views are going down, let me switch.
It was more of I wasn't able, because I love seeing people when they're able to like learn something on my videos and get positive feedback, and seeing these videos not reach as much people kind of made me feel like I'm not actually helping people. Like I'm just making content that's getting thrown into the abyss. So making content that gets seen by more people doesn't necessarily make me more happy. It's just seeing the results. Another problem was a lot of my Minecraft videos, they get outdated and lots of people would comment lots of negative like comments saying like this doesn't work, like you lied, all of this stuff, and it makes you not feel great making those videos. So yeah, I kind of took a step back from that, and yeah, just trying to evaluate everything that there is like an alternative. Yeah,
as somebody who does circuit tutorial stuff like that, that problem still exists of the game updates. And that's one of the reasons I was going to make a video where I said, like, here's all the reasons not to do Rec Room tutorials. And one of the reasons was that the game is constantly updating. So, like, there were multiple times when I put a video out of, like, hey, here's how we're going to do animation. And then the next day they update and they put out animation V2. So I still get the comments. I still get the comments that you're talking about. You lied. Too, yeah. This doesn't work. Blah blah blah. And even half the time, I'm like, no, it still works. You just missed like a step or whatever.
You just missed it. Like, yeah, it's draining, isn't it?
One of the things I also wanted to talk to you about, because it's something I've not really. You took your Minecraft videos and turned them into a blog. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this topic's probably going to be sensitive for people. So AI, it's a brand new thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's probably not going to be going away for a long time. So it's kind of good to get on top of it and to learn how to facilitate it.
Right.
A major thing with AI at the moment is the law hasn't actually kept up with AI. So anyway, going on to the blog post. So I've made it so that I use a certain program that takes my whole entire YouTube upload that I put up onto YouTube. It takes the transcript and it makes an awesome blog post from that transcript that can help send people to my videos. And it's actually been really positive. I've told it to only use my work, so it doesn't use any others like sources. And yeah, it helps people, if they don't want to watch a video, learn how to do stuff in Minecraft and in Rec Room.
Like, how are you automating it? Because this is something I know nothing about. I'd love to start using it. I'd love to at least figure out how to start the process.
Well, so I'm currently a marketing student, so I have a whole bunch of like stuff I've been learning recently. And if you guys out there are wanting to start your own YouTube channels, that sort of stuff, where I first started once I wanted to actually like scale out was using tools for social media management. And it's really good. It allows you to automate your YouTube videos, uploads, you can cross-post Instagram, Facebook, that sort of stuff. And I found this really cool program called Metricool, which is really good for just combining all your social media accounts into one and then just allowing to auto-post everywhere. So that's where I first started. And then I really started to, when AI started to become a thing, I just had this idea where I was like, what if I could make a full blog post that was automated based on my videos that would like help other people see them. So I started looking everywhere and found a cool website called make.com. And it's very similar to like a social media management tool, but you can link a whole bunch of services to another. Just imagine it as like sending like a letter to someone and then they do something with it and then they send the letter to someone else. So yeah, Make's like the middleman. You ask it to do something, uses a whole bunch of websites, and then it gives you an output. So it's really cool. It's a bit complicated to talk about, but like I'm happy to go into depth in certain things, but it's
anything to automate and make things easier as a solo content creator now. Like my girlfriend asked me the other day, she's like, what do you mainly use ChatGPT for? And it has made my workflow faster since I am a person by myself. So anything that could make that better, like, and you're talking about like a blog, which is like you have like a website and everything. Like, I don't know nothing about any of that stuff.
It's really cool. I love diving into everything marketing, and that's also one reason why I jumped into Rec Room. I was like, VR is going to become such a major thing in the future. I can just feel it, and figuring out how to market to people and like target people. I still think so. Yeah, I think it needs to take off. There needs to be some sort of click, because right now VR is very it's hard to step into. Like, it's not really accessible,
like
and
during
it's not
COVID,
really ideal.
It was really like everybody was stuck at home. It did really good, and then I feel like now the after COVID effect is it's just like plummeting, and even Meta is like, yo, we're pulling money out because it's not super profitable. They were the major people kind of pushing.
Yeah, they invested in Oculus and everything. Yeah, I think the major barriers to entry at the moment is the thing we have on our face. Like, it's really inconvenient. It's super heavy, heats up, not really powerful enough to host certain like realistic environments. And I think as soon as they can eliminate that, it literally crashes, like overheats, explodes. I don't know. I've seen some people like it's explode. I swear I saw a video of one of them like on fire or something. But there's a lot of major companies investing in this VR. We have Apple with their Vision Pro. That's their own, like their first iteration. Meta, they keep on releasing new ones. But I reckon once we can eliminate this bulkiness and make it more accessible, then it's going to just take off. So I think it's really important to see how you can market to people and how to, show people certain things. And I'm still trying to figure out ways how to market certain things in game. I've tried making it so that there's like little, not advertisements, but like interactive elements in your room that can like collect analytics based on users like looking at a
What? Hold on,
poster, that
I've
sort of
never
stuff.
heard of this. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So ads are a very good way to target individuals.
Right.
And Meta, those platforms, they use a lot of tracking and that sort of stuff. And I think that Rec Room, they should adopt some sort of ads in rooms. It will
You
make
think they
them run
should?
better. Now, not
Ooh,
normal ads, not normal ads, but
okay.
more of like, promoters, they promote rooms. So what if you had like an ad inside of your room that was just a poster of a room that people could click on? So
Okay.
with a raycast from a player, you can detect when someone looks at something, so you can count impressions. You can count
Dude,
how
are you
long
doing
someone
that?
looks
That's
at something
crazy.
for.
Wow.
Well, it's cool to try out. Like if someone's looking at something, you can see how long they've looked at it. You can see, and this is what we have already in Facebook. Facebook collects so much information,
Right.
the amount of time you look at something. And I hope it doesn't come to this, but potentially if you can collect a lot of information on a user playing in a room, you could target keys and token offers to them to increase your conversion rate. So I don't
Yeah.
know how that would work, but it's complicated. Let's say someone looks at these boots constantly on a player. If you can see that they're looking at the boots, Rec Room might increase the price for them because they know they might purchase the boots
Ooh.
or that sort of stuff. So
Some Amazon level
it's interesting.
price changing.
Yeah, it is interesting. It's like it freaks me out, but yeah,
I
it's everything's like that at the moment,
I will say the
unfortunately.
most effective advertising of the UGC is when I am in a room playing with somebody and I see that they have something that I want, and then I'm like, oh, that thing looks cool, and I just click on them and I go buy it. That is the most effective advertising to me, at least when it comes to buying the cosmetics. So
Yeah, well, I guess UGC people, they must rely on because it's eventually, once it becomes accessible to everyone, it's going to become so saturated that
oh man, yeah.
it's going to be hard. It's going to turn into a Roblox, and we don't want that. So yeah,
Well,
advertise
Record might
players.
want that. I don't know.
Yeah, Record maybe.
Um,
Hopefully not with what's happening with Roblox right now, but I'm sure.
yeah,
I'm sure.
I
Yeah.
often thought that if like, as much as it's bad, like if you look at the watch, there's like real estate for ads, which I know like nobody
There
wants,
is a lot.
but you could imagine that if you're looking at it, a banner that's like Mountain Dew or something, like you can imagine
Sponsored.
like
Yeah. That's what I think Meta's going to do. I can see Meta doing that
I can see
100%.
Meta
They
doing
just
that, yeah, for sure.
So, if you want to automate everything, so everything you see on my channel, that's not automated, but most of my posts on other platforms
Right,
are
the cross
automated through
posting and
Make.
stuff.
Yeah, and even platforms you probably don't even think I have. So
Blue
Pinterest
Sky.
is very
Oh,
good
Pinterest,
for
really?
driving, and Blue Sky. Yeah, Pinterest is surprisingly, yeah. People save pins to their boards and stuff. But yeah, so basically this program, it will listen and see if I post a YouTube video. So it's just constantly looking at YouTube. It's just
Okay.
constantly looking at my channel. And when it notices a YouTube video getting posted, it basically takes the transcript out of that video and it sends it to ChatGPT. And it
Okay.
just tells ChatGPT to format it and make it look nice. Because sometimes transcriptions can be a little bit dodgy
Yeah.
and like a bit messy. So it
Yeah.
makes it a bit more readable so that the next AI can read it and format it.
Okay.
So while that's happening, there's a few other AI that are formatting a blog post. They're creating meta tags. If you're a marketing person, you'll start to understand that they're like tags and stuff. Starts drafting up descriptions for photos. And once all of these descriptions are done, it then sends that to WordPress. So it creates a blog post with all that information, sends it to Reddit, makes a Reddit post,
Makes a
sends it to
Reddit post.
Pinterest. It puts Reddit's actually quite good for promoting videos.
Where are you
There was a
putting
thing
the
back.
Reddit post?
So I don't actually like promote it, but I have a Reddit page called r/UnderMyCap.
Oh, okay.
No one can post to it apart from me. So
Okay.
whenever a video goes up, it just pops up and people can actually comment under it, I think, but
Do
just
you
makes like
get
a Reddit post.
significant engagement from it at all? I know I'm going on a tangent
No,
again, but okay.
no, yeah, it's not like it's there. I mean, you can see it increase in search results, but
Right.
it doesn't quite like
So
help.
it
So it
almost
does
works
that,
like a
posts to
backlink
Pinterest.
in a way.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So, basically, the more I can get myself everywhere on the internet, then the more accessible I am.
Got
When there's lots of competition, when there's lots of AI, it's really hard to stand out. So, even if you can just get one blog post or one photo out, it's really good to get more people. And yeah, the more people that can see my videos, the more people that can be creative. So that's just one of the like automations I have. So you can have different automations that run through it, but that's pretty much one of the basic ones. And it's so much better for me because I don't have to spend hours putting the posts onto every platform. It
right.
just kind of distributes it all for me. So
I
it's really cool.
I
It
have
is
something
awesome.
not as advanced as that, but repurpose.io. It's going through my TikTok and it'll just like post it on Twitter and on Instagram for me.
I need to sponsor this video. If you're repurpose.io,
Yeah, we need
sponsor
sponsors
him.
for make.com and
Yeah.
repurpose.io and
Yeah.
we all the
I
sponsors.
shouldn't be saying all of this. They need to pay us. Yeah, they should
I'm just
pay
gonna
us.
beep them all out. We'll just beep them all out. There's a tool.
Yeah,
It's
delete them
beep.
out. Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's a cool, beep.com. No, that's cool.
beep.com.
Yeah, it's a great website. Amazing.
I noticed you have started putting more like rec room content out on your channel, but you're not doing shorts at all.
Shorts, I have a really hit, and like it's a weird relationship with shorts. I find that they're too like hypo and they're not really me. And
Yeah.
I know that kind of sounds selfish, but it makes
No,
like
it
when I had
doesn't.
to do lots of
I get
shorts,
it.
I just had to really speed myself up. And I
Yeah.
just had to like shout like, "Hey everyone, I'm about to quickly use this command and you need to use it right now." Like it just made it sound
Yeah.
too
I've
much.
done the
So
short tutorials. Like I know what you mean. Like you cut out, like you were
it's
saying,
nuts.
every bit of personality, which is weird because it's one of those things that I always thought I lacked. But what you're feeling about shorts is how I would feel about tutorial videos in general. Cut
Yeah.
out anything that is not a direction on like what the next step is or whatever. So then my question is, how do you feel when it comes to, you're kind of increasing your output for Rec Room stuff. How do you feel about like the layoffs and everything? Like, how does that make you feel? How do you feel about all the recent stuff that's come out?
Yeah, it was upsetting. As soon as it happened, I like put up a reaction video because I just wanted to make sure that like people knew kind of where I was standing. So, first of all, if there are any staff members watching right now, wish you the best of luck for the future. You've done
Yeah,
such
for
a good
real.
job to like make this game such a cool platform. Like it is such a unique platform to jump onto. Like every time I hop in it, and like I'm talking to you. You're in America right now, and
Yeah,
I'm like in Australia, and we're somehow talking in a virtual environment that feels like you're there, but like you're like on the literal opposite side of the world.
that's true.
So
That was part of the difficulty trying to get
it's
this, is we were on opposite
yeah,
sides
like
completely.
this is,
Yeah,
but like yeah, it's difficult when you hear that because a platform that you love so much, suffering is like not the best. Like you want the best because
yeah.
you want more people to access it and be more creative. Like I love showing people how to use the Maker Pen, be more creative. I've really loved running unofficial workshop events, that sort of stuff,
Yeah, he
and
does
to see it
events
kind of
too.
all decline. Yeah, events. They're fun. They're fun. Makerspace, if you've ever seen them. But yeah, so it's upsetting. But in the past, I've seen heaps of companies have massive layoffs. And layoffs aren't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, they're bad for the workers
Right.
because they've done a lot of effort and you can't work there anymore. But sometimes companies need to go under restructuring to make them more efficient. And I think that's what Rec Room's doing right now. They put out a statement saying that they aren't in debt,
Right.
and
I thought that was
yeah. So
cool because I would have assumed that they were in massive debt, to be honest. So
yeah, when I saw that, I was just like, surely the investors, like, surely they still owe money to investors. So I don't know if that's considered or not.
yeah,
Oops, I don't know if that's considered debt or not.
yeah.
But yeah, they said they're not. So I think they're just undergoing restructuring. And I hope that this game takes off. It's going in a weird direction, but I want more people to access it. It's really cool. like platform. And the other alternatives to this are like terrible. So it's a good platform.
I
I don't
guess
want to name any names.
I'm okay with
Yeah,
naming
we don't want
names.
to. Yeah, so the layoffs, that's very negative. But there can be a positive direction if they have more funding. They can start polishing the game. They can make it more accessible to people. And yeah, I think they really need to start pushing it out to a more diverse group of people. I feel like because mobile devices probably make more money, they're promoting it to more mobile people, and then you get the obvious influx of a certain group of people
A
from
certain group.
mobile.
Yeah.
A very certain group of
Yeah.
individuals. And I think, yeah, they need to start focusing on, diversifying it, promoting to VR players, promoting to adults, because, I love this game. I love being creative in it. And there's certain groups of people that you can find. Like I met you, I've met a whole bunch of other people which are relatively around my age. And it's nice to, meet them. But it's sad that, we're getting the VR players are kind of falling away,
Yeah.
and we're getting a massive influx of mobile devices. And Rec Room's seeing that. They said in their statement, we're going to start focusing on top creators
Yeah.
and just stop looking after us, like the small creators.
No.
Like that frustrated me
That's
a lot.
no. I don't think that's what they said. Well, maybe that's what they said.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my
Okay.
interpretation of their message was that they are going to stop focusing so much on mobile players and start focusing more on PC and VR players, because the PC and
Okay, that's
VR
good.
players
That's good.
are the ones who actually produce content in the game. Pretty much. That's how I got
Oh,
their
okay.
statement. Like,
Yeah.
they tried to make it so that everybody could create everywhere, including mobile. And now they're like, okay, that didn't
That's
really
very
work.
hard to deal with.
Let's try to help the people who actually are making decent content, the people on VR and the people on PC. That's what I got from their statement.
No, I think yeah, because they should keep tools for phone, but yeah, you're not making top quality stuff with a phone like that. That's impossible. Even iPad's a bit difficult. Like I tried creating something on iPad, and that was like, take me back to a computer, please.
I can't even imagine
VR
doing
computer.
that.
It's good. But yeah, I just love the Maker Pen. This is such a cool tool, so cool, and it's such a cool concept, and I love that about Rec Room, and I hope they keep on making this better.
So you run events. What are those events that you run?
I love running creative workshop events. So, you can come along, you can build. And it's so cool. I'm not really a great builder, but I love seeing people build. And like some people are like incredibly talented in this game. And it's so cool to see people network with other people to be creative. So I've run some of those events. When I first started, I also did some workshop tutorials where I used the share screen to show people how to make thumbnails and how to use YouTube analytics, that sort of stuff. So that was super cool as well. But the events are so much fun to run. Like I would keep on running them if I could.
What if Rec Room started charging people money to promote, not money or tokens or whatever, to start promoting their own rooms in the rec center?
Well, I was thinking, yes, you could have a poster. Facebook ad work at the moment is you can pay. It's like a bidding process. You bid for someone's attention. You set your max bid. You like in Rec Room wise, you might say, I'll pay 5 tokens if someone clicks on this room. Someone might say, I'll pay 10 tokens. And so in the rec center, let's say if we put posters up, there can be a whole bunch of creators through the creator dashboard saying, you know what, I want to get heaps of people in my room. If I charge 10 tokens a click, I can get heaps of people in my room. And so that's a good way to kind of distribute people all throughout Rec Room. Good way to stop the inflation of tokens, and a good way for the top creators who have lots of tokens to be able to get a good return and keep on creating tokens. So I think
but what about the people
it would be a good idea
who don't have money to promote? Wouldn't that push them
well,
further
yes,
down?
Yeah. So that's the problem. So ads, I mean, let's say I've had this problem. I've made a room before and it doesn't get seen. And let's say it's a really good room. If you have, let's say, 100 tokens on your account and you can get maybe 50 people to join, and then those people spend tokens in your room, you can start to increase your reach. So it could potentially be good for smaller creators. And you can get tokens from doing like, small like daily activities. So if you can get paid reach to your room, you might be able to expand it and get it seen by more people. I don't know how the stats work with rooms properly though. So I don't know how, like, if someone stays in your room, if they get seen more or that sort of stuff. It's
I know,
definitely a thing they would have to look at to make it equal, because that would be a big concern.
The room rewards at one point were based, and I don't know if they still are, based on like how long people spend in your room. So,
oh, that's interesting.
But I don't know if it is anymore. I know they made that change, and then a lot of people who were sort of gaming the system were discouraged, or weren't successful anymore, maybe because they weren't able to like game the system anymore and have like, I don't know. So it's like time spent in room, I guess, is an important thing now. What advice would you give yourself if you were speaking to a younger version of yourself? I
think that's a really good question. I think, it's like the Nike saying, just do it. Like, you are amazing, and everyone is creative in their own unique way. You just need the right tools. So if you can find the right tools, the right platforms, anything, you can be the best creative person ever. And my saying that I say to everyone is, remember to stay awesome, because everyone's awesome. Everyone's self-doubt. So give it your Rec Room best. Like, I would tell my younger self that you are awesome. Keep on giving it your best. Don't give up. And with creating content, you'll eventually find the right spark, and that's when the whole thing, everything lights up. You get that light bulb moment. So yeah, remember to stay creative, stay awesome, and have a great day. Every day is a good day. So
you all are always very positive.
I think that's the way I'd end it. Yeah, I try to stay positive. I reckon, if I can make one person smile a day, that makes my whole day, because people go through tough stuff. So it's nice to make people happy. That's my oh god.
So you have Maker Pen, and everybody adds an invention to the invention wall. So if you have lay invention, everybody go subscribe to subscribe to him.
No. Because you're watching this video, subscribe to RCL. There's a big red button. It might be black.
I don't know what color it is now.
And then if you click it, it will say subscribed, and you need to make sure you click the bell. And then when you click the bell, a join button is going to appear. And if you click that, you'll see some exclusive content that me and RCL filmed before. So 100% click that button, the subscribe button, and like it, hype it. Have you seen the YouTube hypes?
I've heard about
the video, and
that was a lot.
Let's do this.
All I wanted to say was go subscribe to him, and thank you very much for being on the show.
And subscribe to him as well.
And use code RCL.
Thank you very much. Have an awesome. Yes, use that.